Are you perchance Radson?
Yeah, that's me. How do you know my name?
Teelan mentioned you. You are his fellow researcher.
Oh, I see. Teelan sent you. Him and Tyrea are still getting on okay?
Quite. Though she did give him a good scolding earlier.
Went to Alcamoth again, did he? I did warn him not to be reckless. But when it comes to his research, that boy has tunnel vision. To be honest, so does Tyrea.
Does she come here much as well?
No, hardly ever. She's even more focused on the work than Teelan. I couldn't begin to guess why she's so driven.
It must be about her mother after all.
Radson, we have questions. About the Fog King.
I see. That's why you're so curious.
We need more to go on. What can you tell us?
Because of the Telethia's ether field, the Fog King and his fog beasts seem, well, unable to escape Alcamoth.
Ether field?
Yeah. It's the means by which Telethia eliminate any excess ether that they absorb. Now, the Fog King and his beasts happen to give off an awful lot of ether.
I see. So all Telethia in the vicinity flock there, to feed on the ether. And, as a result, keep the threat contained.
Oh, this hot noggin of Kino. It get worse if not shut up.
But my ether, it worked against fog beasts, but not the Fog King. Or rather, it didn't even seem to make direct contact with him.
Shulk, Melia, would you do me a favor and head to Teelan's lab, borrow his Telethia research notes for me?
Sure, we can do that for you.
There's something I'd like to look up about the Telethia's ether field.
Understood.
On another note, we heard that you spoke out against the Companions.
I voiced an opinion, yes. I can understand their impatience. Their ancestral home was right there. However, I couldn't abide watching them throw away more lives for nothing.
Nothing. Sounds quite stark.
At first, there were hundreds of us living here. But now, well, you've seen for yourselves.
And all because of the Fog King.
Yeah. So I think you can see why I said what I said. If we end up extinct, we'll have won nothing.
Well spoken. But I'm sure the Companions would find those words hard to swallow. I'm sorry. Your people are no more free to go home than we are.
No need for you to apologize, Melia. In truth, it's not costing me any sleep. They seem to be catching on too. After all, they've stayed put since then.
When you put it like that... The people of Grandel, they're living under considerable strain, not knowing what became of their homes, and with no means of return.
But that's also true of Maxis. His people lost their homes too.
Yes, but they're feeling desperate, and it's making them unreasonable.
It too sad.
We were like that too once, weren't we?
Yes, we were.
That true?
But we learned, eventually. All because we wanted to protect the world. And we made that dream a reality. We brought down Zanza.
Overcoming our prejudice gave us strength in unity, because we shared a goal.
Radzum's folk, the Companions, and us as well. We all share the same goal.
Defeating the Fog King and returning home.
Sounds like job for here upon Kino. Just let Nene at him.
Thank you, everyone.
Mama, what that thing?
Is it outside? Alcamoth?
Is that...
Sauron!
It's like the one we saw in Alcamoth, but much, much larger.
You're right.
Shulk, let's see if we can get closer.
Yeah.
Yeesh.
Ah.
Sup? Quiet moment? Nope. I like these quiet moments. I wish they were better placed, maybe.
Do you need to switch up your party to see?
I wish they were grayed out on the map.
Ah.
Maybe that would be a good way to do it. No, it's more or less like, yeah, this will become apparent. Like, you'll be able to do this later on. Why is this so hard to go up?
Mm-hmm. Swirly slash.
What's up? Getting sleepy?
Mm-hmm. Also, just the sound of the rain.
It's good. Maybe this winter we can have our window open a little bit more so we can listen to it. Portland doesn't really have rainy summers.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, that was a close one.
Yep. The jumping has high velocity. No! Why?
But also, unfortunately, I don't like leaving windows open because you never know when the neighbors are going to go out to smoke or something. Oof. Gross. Just, you don't want that stuff wafting into your own home.
Okay. By this again, why the hell is this so hard?
I think it's the angle of the incline or something along those lines. Or no. Okay, there you go. Secret area, Eternal Zenith.
Okay, so I guess the quest isn't up here. But that was worth it, kind of.
Ah!
Yeah, that was not fatal. Why? How was that not fatal? Well, I don't know. Back down we go.
Oh, so this is the very top of the tower.
Yep.
Well, I do see some crystal clumps in the distance.
Yeah. I should probably harvest more so I can min-max, but I just...
Oh. Well, right, are some of these going to be the children? Well, there's Celine.
Yeah.
I'm so bored of playing on my own all the time. I wish there was someone who'd play with me. Oh, you need Kino? Hey, you! Please go become friend of Angela. Should be much more fun, with more than loan. Hmm? You want me to be friends with Angela? Yeah, alright. I was getting pretty bored of playing on my own anyway. I'll tell her I'll come and play. Lot. This is someone else.
I can punch. Anything else we can use? Want something from me? Your faces kind of have that kind of look. Right, sounds rough. You came from Companion's Cape? Then I got a question for you. On your way to Grand Dell, did you come across any hard-looking rock or rare materials or anything like that?
Yeah, what did we see? Maybe this will actually influence what's there.
Rare materials. Serious? Alright, tell me more. Okay. So, not enough. Okay, tools for fixing and expanding the ramparts. Like to make them stronger. Yeah, so he just needs better materials. So,
Catalyst.
yep. Oh, this one's actually worth it.
This is how you get another
He
pick?
will improve our pickaxe. Which
Right.
means we get better gems. Which actually is really good. Because currently the stuff that we've got is just garbage. Okay, so then we've got one more quest down there. And then we can get out of here and go do things.
Well, where are all the little children that we're supposed to send to Angela?
They're all over the place.
Oh, that's Helmeline. Oh, will somebody hear my woes? If only someone around here knew about the machines, they'd understand my concerns.
Surely.
Yep. There? What is problem? Rumbly tum-tum? I don't fully grasp the details, but it seems there's more to this story. There, get us together with Miss Melia.
Oh,
So
we
need
gotta switch to Shulk.
We need to change.
Okay.
No, to Melia. We have to change to Melia.
I'm pretty sure it's Shulk.
No, I'm pretty sure it's Melia. He just said she'll talk more with Miss Melia. Oh, can I help you?
Ah, sorry to bother you. I saw those mechanical parts, and I figured we might be able to use them to fix the chunks.
I'm sorry to disappoint, but everything you see here is little more than scrap. Can you tell me what parts you're looking for specifically?
We need wiring to link up the generator and drive system, as well as something to reinforce the hull.
Sounds rather complicated. That said, I do have an inkling. You've seen high-end tier airships before, right? Well, there are a few crashed ones in Alcamoth, just lying there.
And you think we could strip them of parts?
Just so, although I don't know what state they're in. You'll have to go and work that out for yourselves.
Right, I see.
I would have investigated them myself, but everyone else warned me off, saying that it's too dangerous, so I relented.
Wait a second.
Still, from what I remember my preliminary study, I think there should be 3 of the machines left.
Understood. Thank you for sharing the information with us.
Oh, one moment. I may have a request to go with all that. There are actually some parts I need too. Would you mind terribly finding them for me and bringing them all the way back together?
Of
Or all the way back
course.
together.
That's no problem at all.
Alright, let's see.
What kind of parts are you after?
I'm so glad to hear you ask. What I need is a palm-sized cog.
Understood. We'll keep our eyes out for one of those.
I'm counting on you.
No problem. Leave it to me.
I will do everything I can to...
Yeah, it's the usual. Alright, let us go find friends. See, I think there's... Ooh... How do we get to that one? I don't know. I'm going to wander around for a little bit, see if I can find them. Yeah, sorry, I had to step away for a second because I was getting spammed.
By bots or something?
Yeah, it was bot being like, I love Xenoblade. Hey, I'm making an overlay for your stream. Check out the website in my bio. And it's like,
What? No.
yeah, multiple no's for a lot of different reasons.
Mm-hmm. Doesn't sound genuine in the slightest.
Nope,
That is a long way to fall. You're... Oof.
it's okay. Oish.
Beesh?
But yeah, definitely not on the up and up. Possibly, possibly genuine and just trying to spam advertisements for their stuff and they just want business. But even then, like, not cool nor acceptable.
That's not how you broach this topic.
Yeah, it's like if somebody wanted to approach me about business stuff while I'm streaming is not the place to do it. I've had a couple of...
Oh, that's an Oh, you
Got
got
it.
it.
Hey, Lastiparo's
Oh.
favorites.
Favorite.
But yeah, I've had a couple of people over the years that have like tried to put me on the spot in that manner. I believe I can fall. Yeah, we're good. I remember years ago I was doing that art test for the Brawlhalla people, And somebody, like, came onto my stream and was being overwhelmingly pushy about how they wanted me to do art for their game. And, like, I should have just outright banned them then and there, but it was, like, I didn't. I should have. Rudodo is hungry for Dino Beast, hungry for friend who joined Rudodo in Dino War. Ow.
Oh, you need Kino.
Okay, we'll just switch Kino to the front for the time being. Let's see. Are we enjoying this game? Yeah, this DLC is pretty good. Okay.
Oh, but he said something about eating
Dino
face.
War, Rudodo, eat off face.
A question before eating off face. Friend know Angela? Because so happened Angela was looking for a new friend. How about we go talk to?
Rudodo no Angela. It's Hum Hum Girl. Not wrong? Rudodo enroll Hum Hum in Dino War. Rah, rah, rah. But yeah, I was just too polite at the time, and I didn't want to turn somebody away that, like, wanted my help, but it was very clear, like, they were just making a game and trying to get as many, like, people to work for them as possible. Heck, I'm not even sure if they actually were making a game.
Now, it's interesting, the friends are gathering about. Do you have one more to find?
Yeah, probably on the water over there.
Oh, right.
Plus,
did
there's
like the
that
water.
one that fell out of the tree that we have to go talk to as Kino.
The water physics are really impressive.
I mean, it's just a repeated texture. Like a normal map that flows. It's like totally
I just remember
flat.
back in the day when water didn't look this nice.
Yeah.
In games.
Oh, absolutely. This is pretty good for a repeated texture, too. It's, there's enough variation that it doesn't look...
Well, there's a shimmer effect, and it's reacting to... there is reflection from nearby objects.
Yeah.
And see the
There's a lot
trees?
that they did well to make the water look good in this one. Better than most, honestly. What's the other one? I've had a couple of developers ambush me while I was streaming and, like, demand that I play their game. It's usually pretty polite, but then I look at their game and I'm just like, oh, this is just not actually a good game in the slightest. And so I have to, like, quietly be like, yep, I'll play it. But then I just don't, because it looks like it was something that belonged on DOS. And I always feel bad for rejecting games like that, but it's just like, there's a certain point where your game just isn't ready. I've passed up on, like, one or two that I thought looked like garbage, but it turns out they were actually really good games. There's one called World of Horror that looks amazing. But at first I was like, this game looks dumb. And then I watched somebody else play it for a little while, and I'm like, oh, this is actually, like, a legit good game.
Man, Shoo-Shoo just looking at tree. My friend's not
No, it's the same one.
Oh. So embarrassed.
So it's the same thing she'd said before, but
Yeah.
Nene's something saying new.
Oh, Nene is saying something new.
You not like just looking at tree. A face look almost pained expression. How do you know? Nene have brother pawn of similar age, so learn to read all sorts of signs. Has something happened? Oh well, Shoo-Shoo love to climb trees. Climb every tree in area, sometimes twice. Then Shoo-Shoo stopped paying attention and get discovered by monsters. Luckily managed to climb up this tree just in time to escape from attack. But then once monsters go away, Shoo-Shoo breathes sigh of relief so deep, slip off branch and fall down. And when Shoo-Shoo get hurt, it now cannot even move. And also somehow, climb trees now feels very scary dangerous. But who even hear of Nopon that not climb trees? That not even a little bit right. But first, should deal with Hurty Hurt.
Heal Hurty Hurty. Oh, sorry, this is Shoo-Shoo.
Heal Hurty Hurty is trivial part. Just need peppity herb. Shoo-Shoo not need help. We'll get by fine on our own strength. Should not talk nonsense when Nene offer help. Now, please tell, where can find Pepperty herb? Pepperty herb.
Okay, Cragmaw Caverns. But...
Yeah. Sorry.
Okay.
It was
I
just,
mean,
their manner of speech is really weird, and also all these little high-pitched voices is making me lose my voice.
it's a little much. Let's see. Wonder I found plenty of interesting indie games through your channel. Slowromancer being top one currently. Where do you find out about them? Wide variety of topics. To be honest, many developers reach out to me in PR agencies, which is good. Kind of lazy, and it's very clearly, like, not useful for other people. The Steam Games Festival, the Summer Games Festival that happened recently, that is huge. And so whenever those events happen, pay attention, because there's a lot of fantastic demos. And it happens 4 times a year now, unless they stop, at which point... I doubt
4
they'll stop, though.
times?
Yeah, 1 for every season.
Ah.
Yeah. Because we started with the first one, which was the Winter Festival. We did the spring one for a bit, but a lot of the demos were real disappointing and kind of broken.
Mm-hmm.
Many of them would just crash, or were just... they weren't ready yet, which sucked.
Huge.
Yeah.
Aww.
Give me a second.
Brother or sister moment.
Yep. Let's see, what else is there? Twitter's a very good one. If you follow developers, they will often actually, like, retweet each other. And that's a good way of doing it. But that's a little bit more of an involved process.
Power of imagination.
None here either. Why no one has sweet wasabi, ma?
Kino always rants so frequent about sweet wasabi. Now head of Nene feel like full of sweet wasabi.
Mama, Kino desperate.
Kino. Oh, Nene have good brainwave.
Huh?
Kino, beloved sweet wasabi of Kino. Kino should imaginate it.
Imaginate?
Exact. Love of Kino for sweet wasabi be put to test by how well can imaginate inside noggin.
If start imaginate, Kino just get double of hungry.
It's not problemo. If imaginate hard will be like having sweet wasabi right in front of eyes. From there, Nene have good plan of action. Trust insist upon.
Mama? Okay then, Kino will trust.
All right, talk Nene through it. What is shape of sweet wasabi?
Sweet wasabi is small, thin long, and also a bit lumpy.
And what is color?
Fancy, but to eyes of Kino, it also look twinkly sparkly.
Mimi, that the stuff? And then, what smell it smell of?
Just from remember, Kino drool a little bit.
Nene also drooling, if be honest. It almost like Kino tastes sweet wasabi, just like it here, even though not here. Okay, next. Time to eat imaginated sweet wasabi. But, if just eat, atmosphere not quite right. Kino play Heropon, and Nene be trusty psychic, who gathers sweet wasabi as tribute for Heropon. Nene will give Kino sweet wasabi, so Kino can eat and enjoy.
Kino get it?
Mimi, noble Kino, behold, is sweet wasabi that Let Nene pick. Please to eat and be hearty. Mama! This most delicious experience of eating life! Brave Kino, this unworthy psychic traveled all across Bionis. Even had to play tag with Rockpert one time. Sistapon, that's amazing! Nene overcome many a scuffle scratch to obtain this sweet wasabi. Pleased to save a mouthfeel. Kino will. Kino needs every last bit, including steps. How is flavor? Hereupon Kino. This. Meme? Kino needs a few more bites. I want more! This! Meme? It's just, no can have any flavor. Meme. Kino, lack of imaginating his fault. Could say what Nene wants. No flavor is no flavor. Oh, brother pun. But, Kino catch whiff. Smell of tasty morsel. Must be delicious snacklings nearby, Kino, but... Meh, Kino thinks so too? Nene just thought hunger was catching. Mama, Sistapon is good snuffer. All right, we go in search of tasty crumbles. Let's go. Meh.
Metzigo.
Time's midnight.
They're too cute.
They are very cute.
That is so adorable. Imaginating. Imagination. Oh, more? Oh.
I don't know why these have been locked off. Because that last one definitely didn't need to be.
Miss Tyrea seem like difficult sort of person to deal with.
Difficult, huh? Maybe so, but she's still far more mellow than before.
Miss Melia and Miss Tyrea know each other from where?
Well, it's a little complicated to explain.
Complicated how?
I'm just not quite sure where to begin. For one, Tyrea and I had never met until 1 year ago.
Houses too far apart, or...?
I was not allowed to venture outside. Moreover, I never even knew of her existence. She, on the other hand, seemed to know about me. We never met because work had been busy.
But how Miss Melia never know her? If sisters, then of course she'd know.
That's true. How can I explain this? Tyrea and I have separate parents. Different fathers and different mothers, both.
Meme! In same boat as Nene and Kino, then!
Just like you and Kino, Tyrea and I are not related by blood. But we had a half-brother with whom we shared a parent each.
Half-brother?
No parents in common, but a brother we are both related to. Therefore, Tyrea and I are not exactly complete strangers.
Meh! Brain of Nene's starting to melt!
I'm sorry. I did say it's complicated.
Nene does not understand. If both have same brother, why cannot be one family together?
Our parents being different, I and Tyrea have led very different lives. We never even met, let alone behaved as a family. Neither knows how to relate to the other, and so we struggle on.
It sounds like Miss Melia and Miss Tyrea both feeling more like Kino.
How do you mean?
Kino also not talk to anyone at first. Very hidey shy.
I don't think I'd call myself or Tyrea shy, exactly.
If want to become good friends, but not know how to put in action, then it's exactly same. But as can see for self, now Nene and Kino super best of friends.
Do tell, how did you two achieve that? Would you teach me the way, please?
Answer is clear as day. Nene prescribed lots of play.
Play?
Also, sharing of yummy snacks and sleep together in same bed. If do that, become family in wink of eye.
I'm not sure I can do that with Tyrea. Seems like a lot.
Meh! Nene patience is exhaust. Miss Melia want to be sisters with Miss Tyrea or not?
Yes. I would really like that, I think.
So, now is best and only chance. No time for hemmings and whorings.
Best and only. Perhaps you're right.
Okay, then now Miss Melia go and say, "Hey, Sister Bon, come play."
Right now? I need some time to compose myself.
Oh, if Miss Melia must, but have to promise to ask soon.
Yes, I will. One day very soon.
Yeah, I mean, Melia forgot to mention that Tyrea attempted to kill her.
That's a little bit heavy of a topic for such a butterball.
Uh-huh. Yep, definitely. It's not like you can go to being sisters from that. Off the bat.
I'm really glad these are all, like, none of these require affinity points or any dumb rubbish like that.
What's this?
Pororo. This was a girl?
It was?
Yeah.
Meh. Friends find some of Pororo's fave. Show Pororo, please. Meh? So, friends found one of Pororo's favorite? Here's a reward of Pororo. Not to use all at once. 5 of Pororo's favorite? Enjoy reward of Pororo with fullest egg plum.
What?
Good jobbings. Friends found 10 of Pororo's favorite already. Treasure to this award, just like little born.
Wait, just born
Just
little
born
pond.
little pond, yep.
Like a just born little pond? Like a newborn baby? Is that what they were saying?
Yep.
Incredible effort. Friends found 15 of Pororo's favorite. Friends deserve material reward and extra pat on back. 1, 2, 3. It's all there. All 20 bits. Pororo's favorites all safely returned. Pororo not know how to express elation. Congrats for days and days. Friends did unbelievable job and deserve unbelievable reward. Now Pororo can go to Grand Dell and face a esteemed person with no fear for personal safety. Pororo thank friends. Thank friends so much.
I wanted to know what the favorite stuff was.
Food.
It was just more food?
Think so. Getting tired?
Mm-hmm.
Let's go turn in the quest to get me the better pickaxe. And then we can go pass out.
Go to Sleepy Sleeps.
Apologize on being so thorough with this one. I'm actually enjoying this DLC a little bit better than the main story.
Yeah, I really am enjoying it.
More
Just as much, if
concentrated
not
and you
more
get a
than
lot
the
more
full
character
games.
details.
Mm-hmm.
I do kind of tune out during the quiet moments, but it's like, eh. I think it's just after a certain point, silly Nopon stuff starts getting a little too silly for me. Look dusty from the road. Chance you have the catalyst. That's it. Thanks. Let's get to the good part. Let me your ether pick.
It's going to craft it into a better version of itself.
Alright, sleek form factor. You can feel power at the distance. Go nuts, kid. Go hit rocks.
Where is that last childhood friend, though?
It might be the injured child out here.
Really?
Yeah. I can check the quest in a little bit. Might also be like a time of day thing or like a bunch of other stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Because I think we only checked around here at night as opposed to the daytime.
No, we started a lot of these quests during the day. Could be wrong. Doesn't look like they've updated the skybox, though the skybox is still real pretty. Mm-hmm. It's interesting.
I like the variation of stars.
That's what I was going to say.
Shapes.
That I've seen a lot of boring skyboxes that were effectively like higher quality than this, but it's the Aurora Borealis plus the just smattering of stars as opposed to just like a more... It's also the fact that the sky is blue.
Mm-hmm.
Bring Peppity Herb.
Okay.
Back in running order soon. Feelings about tree climbing, just scary.
Oh, what was big shouty voice for? Shoo-Shoo, hear something. Past have some monsters that came after Shoo-Shoo. They not give up on Shoo-Shoo and come back to finish job. Shoo-Shoo not want to get eat. Nene and friends will deal with. Please remain calm.
Oh, I see. The hounds have come for
Well,
them.
I don't know how to play Nene.
Smack. And spin. Remember, she's supposed to be rhyme. It is Nene time. That, and you do have a whole bunch of Nopon Pond Specters.
Yeah, I'm not terribly worried.
Also the disco.
Dun, 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 dun. Amazing, Nene is monster strong. Naturally, but Nene only strong because friends fighting with. Injury of Shoo-Shoo also heal up in time. It took Nene to win Scuffle. But very good news. And how about climbings? When Shoo-Shoo watched Nene fighting, heart filled with bursting of courage. Now feel like I could climb any tree again. Maybe not these trees. If climb here, monster may come again. That good thinking. The most important thing in tree climbings is feeling safe and have fun. Thank you, Nene. Now Shoo-Shoo go home before more monsters show ugly mugs. Bye-bye.
Why is there a cutscene for this?
Hey, it's better than nothing.
Hum hum hum. Nene glad that Shoo-Shoo back and be able to climb trees.
You put a lot of effort into making sure of that, Nene. Shoo-Shoo's injuries have almost healed now, fortunately.
Say, Sister Pond, why act so funny when talking about tree climbing? Have some big thoughts on topic of woody texture? Is because Nene is also afraid of climbing trees. Shock! Horror! Kino never knew! Not to get Nene wrong, once Nene loved to climb. When Nene was little Pon, Dada Pon would always watch over when going up trees.
I just realized her hammer is just straight up like Riki.
And it's a giant doll.
Yeah, it's like a weird shield Riki. I don't know.
As any good father should, Riki, I tip my hat to you. Oh, listen?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's just like a slowed down melody of...
Da-da. Yeah, that's so cute. It's the Nopon song, but
Yep.
it's a music box.
Datapon is great Datapon for surely. But if love climbing,
Then why scared of it? Bark not worse than bite? One time, Nene wanted to climb a higher tree than ever before. Daring mission, set out all alone. Nene climbed like Nopon possessed. A view from high up was best thing Nene ever saw. But when Nene glanced downwards, suddenly realized how far away ground was. Once realized, could not unrealize. Area of Tum-Tum clenching up like wing fist, and Nene turned stiff as board. Frozen stiff with frighten, could only cry and shout for Dadapon. Took all day for Dadapon to come and to rescue, and when Dadapon did come, he'd look all rattery-tattery. Dadapon looked for Nene all that time. Oh dear, poor sister born. What a horrible ordeal it must have been. Nene not like that memory. It feel bitter, like licking brog. That's why Nene not want to climb more Nopon. Oh, any more Nopon to have fear of climb.
Oh. But Nene, wouldn't you like to learn to climb trees again someday?
After that day, Dadapon was kind and patient to Nene. Took lots of time for patience climbing together. Nene okay with climbing trees admit aloneness now. Was many ropes to learn, but somehow Nene get there. But as soon as ground got too far away, body started to tremble, legs turned to fruit jelly.
I don't think you have to force yourself. We all have things we're bad at, things we enjoy and things we don't. Just keep going at your own pace. One day, you may find yourself ready to try again.
That's always been guiding principle of Nene. And anyway, even though day of climbing tall trees but in memory, Nene always cherished sight of Dadapon coming to rescue, like personal hero-pon.
Man, if more side quests had scenes like this, I'd actually care about them.
Mm-hmm. I like that
cute.
a lot more.
That was a cute thing. Way more interesting than the actual quest itself. Yeah, I guess there's another friend somewhere. Must be like a daytime thing. Well, we should probably stop.
Ooh, what's this?
There's a bunch of these. Nope, can't feed that one
not
yet. I want to go try mining this thing over here. But it's getting late, so we should probably finish up for the night.
Mm-hmm.
And then we can hopefully finish this DLC tomorrow-ish? Or maybe not tomorrow.
I don't know how long it will be.
The thing is, it's like only supposed to be an 8 to 9 hour DLC. The main reason why it's taken so long is because I'm being...
You're being fairly
overly
thorough.
completionist. Which is good. I'm enjoying this DLC. I think this is a good direction if they wanted to keep going. And like make more Xenoblades kind of in this manner. But at the same time, is bedtime. And
Fire
we should actually
ether.
head for sleep. I was really hoping I could... I wanted to see if we could get any T5 gems, or if there's maybe another side quest to upgrade it. Not that we need it too much, but still. Morning. Or late night
midnight.
for us. Yep.
But also would be AM.
Yep. It is morning. They're not wrong.
Well, what would you perceive as morning?
For me, ever since college, I've always operated under these.
Like 6 a.m. was morning.
Yeah. Like, I know midnight, but like... For me, the day switches, usually at about 6 a.m. Because at that point, you're committed to staying up all night. Whether or not you want to is another
Morning
thing entirely.
comes with the dawn.
Yeah. But yeah, it's when the sun is starting to rise, then you're like, well, that's it for me tonight. So anyway, good night, everybody. We'll see you tomorrow. I might run around grabbing a bunch of gems before I play this again, just so we have...
we have a lot of materials.
Yeah, so we can be strong. Or not.